Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is enjoying their day. I'm your host, the Supreme Litigant, and I'd like to welcome all of y'all back to Smart Loc TV. Before I begin with the topic of the video, y'all already know the memo. Go ahead and pound that subscribe button and that like button if you haven't already. I'll give you a second to do that. All right, now thank you. Um, I'm just gonna jump right into this one. But before I do that, I will be going live tonight. I'll be going live in probably about 45 minutes. I'm gonna try to go live about 6:30, uh, and we'll be doing Q&A on 42 Section 1983 lawsuits. Uh, and I basically I just try to answer your questions in there. But anyway, let me get to the topic of this video. So I want to talk about something. When you understand principles, you can make bold and broad conclusions about certain subjects. And right now we're going to talk about sovereignty. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I've already known this because I understand sovereignty. I want to direct y'all. If y'all haven't, go and watch my series of videos where I show you when it says, I think the videos are called The People Are Sovereign. And I think I have 3 of them already. This is going to be the 4th one. But anyway, in each of those videos, I show you cases that basically say the people are sovereign. Okay, well, since you are sovereign, you have a right to set aside the Constitution when you feel that your public servants are not acting within the sphere, like Yusuf says, within the sphere or ambit of their delegated authority that you have given them. Okay, that is not a right. That is a privilege for them to do that. That is not a right. That's a privilege for them to do that. So anytime that they, start forgetting that they're public servants and start violating your rights and they start acting like tyrants and tortfeasors and, just so much corruption, then you have a right, to set aside that Constitution. There's one video, it's called Michael versus State. It was in Alabama. It's from 1867. And that judge basically said that, after he said, no doubt, the ultimate sovereignty, the government making sovereignty, resides in the people. But once the people have created a government, they can only exercise their sovereignty to create another government or change the form of government that they have right now, either by in the manner that they have prescribed to themselves in their constitution or through revolution. And that was from 1867. This is from 1921. Okay. I'm just like, I already know this stuff. And this does not just apply in Alabama. This applies everywhere in a republic because the people are sovereign. And when you are sovereign, you have a right to do that. I'm not saying you can just go up and just, kick in the door of any public servant officer without any lawful purpose for doing so. Okay. I'm not saying that. There has to be a reason, But anyway, I'm gonna read y'all some of this stuff, and I would strongly advise y'all to go and read these cases for yourself. Okay, just to let y'all know, I haven't read this case. I haven't read none of these cases because I understand the principle. I don't have to. I understand the principle of sovereignty. So let me go here. Here's one in Louisiana. The Constitution may be set aside by revolution. This is Louisiana, but it can only be amended in the way it provides. So let me just tell y'all this. Public servants, they can only propose amendments to the Constitution and submit those amendments to their masters for approval. The masters being the people. I can guarantee you that if the people were not sovereign, they would not be asking you for permission to change the Constitution. I can guarantee you that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, but yeah, public servants, they can't change the Constitution, without your permission because they are not sovereign. They are only sovereign in their private capacity. But as in their public capacity, they are trustees and public servants because the Constitution is a trust. The reason why the Constitution is a trust is because the land is held in a trust. Everything attached to the land is held in a trust. Everything that they do in the public's name is held in a trust. But anyway, seems like everything they do anyway, except in their corporate capacity. Let's see. Here it is. Here's another one. This is Alabama. I think I already read this one. But anyway, the Constitution may be set aside by revolution, but it can only be amended in the way it provides. Let's see if I got something else. Let's see. There was another one on here that I wanted to show y'all. Here it is right here. Here's one. And this is in Tennessee. It's from 2000. Let's see. They're talking about, it seems like here they're talking about some provision in the Constitution for Tennessee. It says this provision exemplifies the strong and unique concept of liberty embodied in our Constitution in that it clearly asserts the right of revolution. Everybody knows what a revolution is. I shouldn't have to tell you that. Everybody know that. Here's another one right here. New Hampshire, 1992. Finally, the respondents cite Part 1, Article 20 of the New Hampshire Constitution, known as the right of revolution, as a general right to self-determination, which I can understand that. There was another one on here that it was addressing tyranny. Here it is right here. And this is New York, 1959. The first, as John Locke taught, and as the generation of the War of Independence, well remembered, meant the people's resort to arms in defense of their threatened liberties. Appeal to heaven as, I'm reading that wrong, I'm trying to read so fast. Appeal to heaven was the right of revolution. The right of revolution. See, they don't want you to know that you're sovereign, and they don't want you to know that you can do this because you have every lawful, you have every right to do that when given a reason to do so. You have every right to do that. It's because it's self-defense is what I'm getting at. Everybody has a right against self-defense. Against anybody. Nobody is exempt from you exercising your right to self-defense against them. That shit don't even make sense. Come on, man. Use your heads. Use your heads, man. I would advise y'all to go and read these cases. Go read them. Watch this video again. Get these cases, citations, and so on and so forth. And just equip yourself with knowledge. Again, I'll be going live tonight in probably about 30 minutes. Title of that video will be 42 Section 1983 Q&A. You can ask all your questions there. Let's see. What was I going to do? That'll be the end of this video, y'all. I hope everybody enjoys their day. The Supreme Litigant is out. Peace. I'll see y'all in about 30 minutes.